damn it. This is going to be a two-parter, guys. Son of a bitch. Anyway. Now my top 3. Don't know why it cut me off like it did. That pisses me off. But anyway. We're just going to have a part 2 for this random rock countdown, guys. My top 3. These are what matters, like I said before, guys. And I wish I could have learned the solo to this one. But that's not the one that I'm most having trouble with. I'm going to try to do the one solo. But, I mean, yeah. Here we go, guys. The feeling that Weezer has, as I was trying to say earlier, was the feeling that everything will be alright in the end. To anyone who... the problem this album has that keeps it from being anywhere higher than any of these albums is the fact that it used these 2 albums as its template. And it came pretty damn close. And it really captured that true feeling. I mean, look at that cover. Look at that monster. It looked like, Cookie Monster and a Wookiee just fucking had sex and had this. It looks that fucking wonderful. I mean, son of a bitch. Oh, yes. Everything will be alright in the end. Or for short, UB. UB! Is fucking fantastic. Just, forgive your foolish father. The best that he could do. You are his daughter. What was this lyrics? God damn it, now I gotta open this. Give me a few minutes. Fast forward. No. Look how long this is. Crazy, right? Where did it go, damn it? It's like all over the place. I forgot to mention that. I mean, for the opening riffs, Ain't Got No Body was great. Here it is. Foolish father, he did the best that he could do. You are his daughter, and he'd do anything for you. This was his conclusion to the classic song that I was hoping to do a solo from, Say It Ain't So. Not sure I'll be able to do it right, but maybe by the time you guys decide to pick which of these 10 albums you want me to review, and you decide to be the smart motherfucker, then we'll get to that at some point later down the road here. Awesome stuff. Okay, and yes, I mean, Eulogy for Rock Band was meant to be something. I mean, tracks like Da Vinci where they did the whistling, which after that Reiko Kasich, who did Green and did this one, that was a good sign that Weezer was wanting to try to start giving a shit again. And ironically enough, 20 years after this record, and they pull out a great one again. Weezer came back full force. Sure, Matt Sharp being around would have been an even bigger sign, to say Weezer is back. But Shriner, I mean, Mileage Rate was better than Green, and that didn't even have Rick Ocasek producing it. So, I mean, now you have a guy who basically made an album better without Rick Ocasek with them, and then an album that was great with Rick great because of that made them great to begin with because of Rick Ocasek. I mean, that should have already said enough in of itself. That Rick Ocasek, just that enough. Yes. Fuck, yes. Just go, I mean, it was good. Finally see 90s Weezer come back, even with Shriner with bass, but they were also wanting to experiment and still do other things, but still stay structured with their foundation and what made them great to begin with, despite the fact that my number 2, yes guys, this is the moment of truth. I mean, everything will be alright in the end is the feeling that you get when you listen to the 90s Weezer, to good, great Weezer, what made Weezer great, that feeling. And that album is the most amply titled album they've ever fucking had, and that album cover's fucking sweet as shit. I'd ride that. It's like that was the thing that just got it's like some weird big old Sasquatch motherfucker got deformed and just beat all the hell from Godzilla or something, and he's just crawling away, whining like trying to do a Wiki Girl. It's great. But now the moment of truth, guys. I mean, everything just... If you haven't gotten this album, go get it. I mean, the only reason why you need to listen to that piece of shit is to understand why this album needed to be made, because it was an apology. It was for the fans. It was for the fans. Not the critics. Fuck the critics. It was for the fans. They groveled. They needed to grovel. After 8 fucking long years of... despite 2 of them being tolerable. 8 years, 4 albums, and 2 tolerable and 2 complete pieces of shit. Just one boring, one just why? Why were you that stupid? And yeah, guys, that's what everything will be alright in the end is. It's just, it's nice Weezer. And back to Ikita. Oh my god. It's... how do I say this? It is only in dreams, but with precision. For an outro. You'd think the guy that was actually involved in The Darkness, lead singer or whatever, frontman, who actually did have a writing credit on one of the other songs, but not this one. Might have had something to do with how they were able to handle this track. Because it does seem like something Darkness would pull out of their ass a little bit. Held it. I mean, Futurescope Trilogy, which includes the outro back to... The intro is very sort of Black Sabbath-y, but then goes into some Pinkerton, and then the final track is just a lot of like the but there's still a little early 2000s Weezer kind of thrown in there, but in a good, which is good, better than what we fucking had from mid-2000s onward. Oh, God. So, but yeah, which probably a little on the Green side. Little bit, because, Rick Ocasek's producing it. He produced Green as well as he did Blue. So, yeah. And if you haven't noticed already, the moment of truth. Which album is the better of the 90s era? Is it Blue or is it Pinkerton? Well, guys, here's your answer. My attempt at giving you the answer. You know what? No. We're just going to stay with the rest. And the shirt should have given it away too, god dang it. So, let's talk about number 2. Pinkerton. Let's face it, not a whole lot of people got it. Not even me. Not at first. I understood why people loathed this album at first. But it took some age, some fine aging like a fine wine, and, you know, getting past the whole grunge phase I may have had and what grunge phase was going through back in the day when it came out. In order for people to understand what this album was for Weezer and how much it was personal for Rivers. And it was such a shame that Rivers had to diss this during the Green Album. And I think a lot of people who loved this record and knew it was great from the get-go. Even Rivers said during the time he made it, it was great. And yeah, it really was great, guys. And it sucks to hear that no one else understood that. But, and even harder, those who did stuck by it. Though I don't think they were smart enough to realize that initially there are some things that are problems and flaws with it that are obvious. It was a mess. This is a train wreck, kind of an emotional train wreck of a record for Rivers. And I agree with Anthony Fantano. This album, though it has some fucking awesome tracks that were potentially from the Black Hole, which was supposed to be produced in the Electric Lady Studios like this album was, but instead it wound up going to Sound City, which is also which is where the rest of this album was done, and it is definitely a classic of the things that came out of Sound City. It is definitely one of the best things, and some people are praising it as one of the best, most quintessential albums of the 90s. It is surely one of them, but to be on the same level, Tired of Sex just fucking, the moaning vocals just fucking work so well when you know the song is called Tired of Sex. Oh god, it's so hilarious. Like, it's so fucking hilarious. And Get You's fucking great. Get You, why bother? It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna kill when you desert me. This happened to me twice before. Won't happen to me anymore. I'm holding back as I got folks sleeping. Yes. The Good Life's a great song, too. I've seen my heart out with this one. The other one, I want to sing my heart out, but I have yet to adjust to doing that. That's another thing that's why this album has over that one. And it's because, if not for this record, U-Bait wouldn't even have an existence. And if not for the piece of shit that was Ratitude, which I'm going to have to pick that up off the floor at some point after this second half of this video. I don't know why it cut off, guys, but you're going to get 2 parts to this, and you're going to be like, what happened? I want to know. Well, you will know. You'll know because you've already tuned into this video. And goddamn, you have Japanese girls. Do it to me every time. Yes. Said I have the jello, and I'm jello, baby. Took you to the Green Day concert. Said you never heard of them. How cool is that? To your room and read your diary. Yeah. Oh, man. Pink Triangle. Really, just... Across the Sea is great. All these tracks are pretty damn good. Falling for You is like those things I say to think to myself and want to say out loud to pretty well every girl I've probably seen. And Pink Triangle is my example of every time I try to want to ask a girl, certain times I've had asked a girl out, turned out a lesbian. This song, you will be singing this chorus. This song will be stuck in your head to the extent of, everyone's a little queer. Why can't she be a little straight? I mean, it's just the frustration of having asked this girl out only to find out because, I'm dumb, she's a lesbian. I thought I had found... I'm dumb, she's a lesbian. I thought I had found the one. We were good as married in my mind, but married in my mind's no good. Oh, pink triangle, honestly, let me know the truth. Let me know the truth. Come on, guys. Let me know the truth. I'm shaking at your touch. I like you way too much to say I'm falling for you. Say anything to get the hell out of life. Or maybe I would rather settle down with you. Fucking catchy as fuck, but man, from the start to finish, let's face it, favorite and reason why it's my favorite fucking color, bitch. Favorite fucking color. This I can throw in your face like it's my favorite fucking color, bitch. And you fucking have a problem with it? Fucking listen to this record and then tell me differently. Then you'll tell me differently. I damn fucking to you that. This fucking record is still, by God, they have never been able to top their own fucking debut, despite Pinkerton. Despite most people saying about Pinkerton and Ubate trying their asses off. Coming so close, but still managing to reach a certain level of greatness. But that greatness is still blue. Fucking blue. I love the fact that it actually matches with this. It matches so well. And fuck the deluxe edition cover. It does not match what this album feels like. This color is perfect. It is bright blue. It's blue in the sense of the lyrics. It works for lyrical content, but it's a bright enough shade that it shows that sort of punchy and, catchy sort of that nerdy demeanor and just, fun, just like bounce around kind of vibe to it. It has that certain more positive level of emotion via its riffs and everything. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful piece of music. And it's such a shame that, and it's such a shame that some people never got a chance to hear this album from Weezer like they should have. It's from start to finish, this album is just hell. The world has turned and left me here. Just where I was before you appeared. And in your place, an empty space has filled the void behind my face. Yes, this is a terrible, terrible Christopher Walken impression. Ooh, I want to be like you. Jungle Book was awesome, by the way, in case you didn't see my review. Go check it out. But yes, that album did not deserve, that CD did not deserve to have the same color. That piece of shit did not deserve to have the same color as this. Okay, think blue, think blue, think blue, think good blue. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. We're about to have a meltdown there. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, that is a piece of shit there, man. My precious. And anyone who has this album, they will be saying this is their ring. This is their ring to their golem. My precious. My fucking precious. It's such a fucking wonderful record. God. Yes, from start to finish. Guys, what did you think about Weezer's new album, White Album? What did you think of this countdown that's going to be split into two because for some reason it cut off before I could do my top three? Dagnabbit. It's going to be odd, guys. I had to do it this way because I didn't feel like starting it over. I just didn't. So, this will be interesting. Yes, it's just... And, yeah. What you guys think about it? about this. Where would you place Weezer at? Leave a comment below. Maybe I'll review one of those Weezer albums in full, better length and detail than what I had in this random rock countdown. And yeah. Yes, that's almost about it, guys. Just one more thing I gotta do. And that, guys, is Take You Out the way Blue Album took us out. But smiles on our face, just as well as how it starts. Smiles on our faces. Shit-eating grin type smiles on our faces. Just, and singing along till our lungs caved out. That's how good this was. I mean, here we go, boys. And please hit that subscribe button if you like this video and the other one. Please rock that like button with thrust if you must, and hit the subscribe button if you have to. Leave a comment about which albums you think are what your choice of albums in list of what is the best Weezer albums to you. Put them in a list. Check all these albums out if you have to, even the shit pile, just so you can enjoy the third album a hell of a lot more and to understand why it deserves to be in the top 3 with these other 2 behemoths. Just comment below on there, or check out my Facebook page. And as always, guys, keep it random, keep it real, keep it rocking. And after this, I'll see you next time.